Hey, loud crowd, ever wonder what the world looks like through the eyes of a child prodigy?
I could be Lisa Loud, the mother of modern biology!
Let's jump into a day in the life of Lisa Loud. Lisa is a genius and always coming up with new inventions. Sometimes they get out of hand, but her little roommate Lily doesn't mind.
Brain broccoli, nope. Family fecal and hair samples, no. Sorry, Snakebird. Genetic engineering is too pedestrian for a day this big. Combustible ketchup, no.
Lise! Ah! What's going on in here? We heard the Snakebird and Mom sent me to check on Lily.
Nah, she's fine.
Then it's off to school. Being the intellectual she is, Lisa has their morning routine timed down to the second.
It is precisely 7:31 a.m., which means Lincoln will misplace his backpack in 3, 2...
Where'd I put my backpack? Never mind. Cliff was napping on it.
Followed by a hasty breakfast.
Lincoln, your burrito and OJ.
Give me a second.
I suggest you move 3 steps to your right.
Yes!
I suggest you not get too attached to that burrito.
Huh?
Yoink.
What? Hey!
Snooze you lose, stinking.
Like clockwork.
Being a genius in an elementary school can be frustrating, not only for Lisa, but for her poor teacher too. They tend to butt heads over lesson plans.
Her pants are made of ants.
Ugh, I'm sorry, I just can't.
Lisa, I am done with your interruptions.
I prefer to think of them as corrections, and frankly, you should be thanking me. Your overly simplistic and juvenile teaching methods are completely ineffective. Someone has to give these children a fighting chance to actually learn something.
Okay, Lisa, if you're so dissatisfied with the way I do things, maybe you ought to teach the class for the rest of the day.
Now that's the first good idea you've had all semester.
Teaching is not as easy as it looks, especially when you bring back a dinosaur for some hands-on learning.
Students, say hello to the real Dolly the... Dolly, no! Bad girl! Dolly! Oh boy! Look alive, dear butt! Children! Stop with the hysteria! You're missing a teachable moment about apex theropods!
After school, it's off to Flips for some icy brain food and possibly yet another scientific breakthrough.
Extraordinary pain tolerance, misplaced organs, a diet consisting of mostly gas station cheese. Flip! How would you like to be the subject of my new research project?
Flip ain't no science, man.
My research will be presented at one of the largest scientific conferences in the world. It would be great publicity for the food and fuel.
Lisa likes to unwind with, you guessed it, more science. Nothing like getting nostalgic with old childhood memories.
Look at those little cuties. What you studying, Lise?
My very first infant fecal samples.
Oh, we had no idea you kept those.
Oh yes, I have thousands up there.
This whole time I thought that smell was the raccoons.
Lisa's always willing to help her siblings out with their problems. It usually goes according to plan, but misfires do happen.
Is this safe? In the hands of a skilled professional like me, you have nothing to worry about.
Dang it!
Oopsie daisy. This skilled professional owes you a scrunchie.
Even when stopping off for food, Lisa can't resist saving another sibling.
You got it.
No! That's not what I meant!
Condiments coming right up.
Lisa, help! Open the back that works too.
Then it's off to the mall with Lily to show off their hidden talents. It's all about raising money for that family vacation fund.
Slay all day, girl! Woo!
When Clyde and Lincoln bump into trouble solving a mystery, Lisa's always able to cook up the perfect invention to help.
I built this chemical analyzer with grant money from the Norwegian government. It'll break down the ingredients in both Dad's leftovers and the frozen meals in question. Fascinating. A 100% match. Right down to Father's secret ingredient in the mac and cheese bites. And
A dash of caramel?
affirmative. It's a rather clever bit of food science. The sweet brings out the salty.
After that, it's off for some quality time with Pop Pop. They have a special bond, and Lisa can be a little overprotective at times.
Target on the left, Pop up!
I see him. Boom! Ha ha!
Dang, Al, great shoot. You're sure looking fly.
Thanks. My granddaughter's made it for me.
We're just on the way to the pharmacy for some gossip and lotto tickets. Want to join?
Sure. That sounds...
Not so fast. Your suit's battery power is low. Come on, I set up a charging station in your room. Excuse us, gentlemen.
Time to buckle down and present some research findings. Lisa can find it hard to concentrate sometimes. Her siblings can be a little demanding.
As I was saying...
Hey, Lise, we need your help. We found this cupcake behind the radiator. It's got a little mold on it, but can we still eat it?
Only if you want to ingest gangrenous ergotism, alimentary toxicolucia, or Stachybertus sartarum.
Ugh, no thanks.
You had me at gangrenous.
Apologies once again. Now, to confirm.
Yeah, Brainbox. I'm playing a gig at Sunset Canyon tonight, and I need to make sure the oldies can hear me. Can you measure my decibel level?
Not right now. I think you should be fine, which is more than I can say for my beaker collection.
It's almost time for dinner. Lisa tries to coordinate the chaos by streamlining the process and dividing up fridge space.
Per Lincoln's request, I calculated the refrigerator's cubic footage and divided it into 11 equally sized zones, creating the optimal conditions for what I like to call dairy détente.
Everybody gets a zone. And the genius part is that no one can mistake theirs for someone else's because they're color-coded. All we have to do now is divide up Dad's leftovers and put them in our zones.
Finally, dinner time. Things are usually lively, unless one of Lisa's inventions backfired and brings down the vibe.
Lori, how about treating us to some juicy gossip?
Oh, I wouldn't want to annoy anyone with my stories that go on and on.
Ugh, I'm out of here. Lost my appetite.
That is false. You still have it.
Fine, I'll eat in my room. Me? I totes can't believe you would say that to me.
I probably don't eat cool enough.
I admit eating alone isn't ideal, but I still think this is for the best.
Lie.
No, it isn't. I'm doing my family a service, and I'm certain they'll thank me someday.
False. You no longer believe that.
After dinner, it's TV time. Lisa prefers her experiments, but every now and then, something on TV will catch her eye.
Come on, Lise, put that stuff down and watch Double Dare with us.
Are you kidding? I'm about to split an atom here.
Come on, kick it! Oh, there you go.
I have no interest in such childish buffoonery.
Hey, did I mention we have some great new prizes? Flashy sneakers, deluxe vanity stations, and a Galactic Lab space capsule!
I've changed my position. We must compete on this show.
Phew! It's finally time to get some shut-eye. Luckily, Pop Pop is there to tuck Lisa in with a bedtime story.
And that's why you never mix rhenium and terbium. The end.
I love a happy ending.
Me too. Oh, how's your project going? Your mom said you had a big breakthrough.
Indeed, I have. If my work continues to progress this pace, human teleportation should be a reality in 73 years.
That's fantastic, kiddo. I'm sure sorry I won't be around to see that, but I know you can do it. Now, where's my Lisa hug? Night, sweetie.
Won't be around to see that, but I'd already penciled him in to be my +1 for the Nobel Prize reception. I need to make sure Pop-Up will still be around in 73 years, and our friend Science will help. I better put on a pot of cocoa. This could be a late one.
Another long night for the smartest loud. Don't forget to get some rest, though. Tomorrow will be full of new adventures to tackle and unique problems only Lisa can solve. Her experiments may go a little haywire sometimes, but she always comes through in the end. Be sure to tune in for more scientific mayhem, only on Nick.